Across the country, we're starting to reopen the economy. But as we start loosening some restrictions, we also have
All right, welcome. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Blind and the Special. I'm the blind. That's the special.
Wait, hello?
Hi. What?
You were backwards, you dumbass.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm the special. She's the blind, I think.
Why'd you start the video and then stop it?
Because I wanted to make sure you could hear it so
Ah.
you could be ranty about it.
Okay,
That's all.
I see.
Okay?
Okay,
All right. I'll be right back. I need a drink.
fine.
I can't drink alcohol. You can. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Blind and the Special. I am actually the blind. And I hope you are all having a wonderful Sunday. Oh dear. Now he's singing. So we're here having a wonderful night. We're going to talk about some news, have some laughs, and just bring you guys up to speed a little bit. So I'm hoping to start some new content soon called The Blind View. Thank you to Pinkalo for the name.
It's The View, but with blind women.
There's a couple of guys, but okay.
That kind of... That wasn't my idea.
Anyway, you threw me off.
Good.
So, we have, and this will be like live streams talking about different topics in the blind community. There's also a roundtable discussion that's recorded that needs chopping up. Poor Pinkalo, it's 90 frickin' minutes.
I wanna die, I want to die. Oh, I got a question for you people. What would be an appropriate time frame you would like to be able to watch? Do you want the whole thing? Do you want 15-minute spurts? You guys vote.
Yeah, do you want the whole 90 minutes of... No. But... So that's something that I'll be starting to do. And if this interests you, please share that with your friends. Also, we are planning some new patron only content that I'm sure you guys will enjoy. So if you guys want to see that, please consider becoming a patron. The link is in the description.
And I'm also posting photos up there too. Don't worry, they're not those kind of photos.
Either way, says W.R. Costin, I blame Pinkalo. Well then, W.R. Costin.
Well, Costin, you don't get to see my boobies.
I'm sure he's just heartbroken about that, dear.
Everybody wants to see my boobies. I like my boobies.
Don't be creepy.
No. Creepy would be...
Just go away.
That's creepy. I need a shirt. This thing's dirty.
Oh my goodness.
I don't like dirty shirts.
So, before we get into the news, it seems that my TikTok commenter has gone away for now. I spent a week arguing back and forth with somebody who had no followers and followed one person and had no content. And they were insisting that I was bullying them. However, they were commenting 3 comments for every 1 comment they received. They were calling me names, and I never called them a single thing. They went after my parenting. They went after my looks, which was really funny. So, in other words, I won. That's just how that works. Did you turn voiceover back on?
No.
Oh, okay. Oh, of course not. Okay. So that's always, that's fun. Um, Come on, voiceover. Oh, it would help if I had put the headphones back on so I could actually hear voiceover. I'm sitting there going, why don't I hear voiceover? I'm not wearing the headset that requires me to hear voiceover. There we go. Okay. Here we go. We're going to listen to Mr. Trudeau say something stupid. Where's the thing? Play video. Here we go.
Country, we're starting to reopen the economy. But as we start loosening some restrictions, we also have to strengthen other measures so we don't lose the progress we've made. And as people head back to work, testing and exposure notification will be crucial. That's where the COVID Alert app can help. Having the COVID Alert app on your phone can help you protect
I'm
yourself,
not turning
your
that
family,
on.
your community, and your country. Here's how it's going to work. Using Bluetooth, the app exchanges randomly generated codes with nearby phones. If you test positive
Using
I think we're back. Are we back? Are we back? Und we're back.
We're back.
Und we back.
Yay!
Hello, people, we back. Thank you for not leaving. Okay.
Oh, good, and you all stuck around for that. Thank you, people.
Ba-dum.
We have returned. Yes, Blake Hanley. My laptop completely just...
When? All right, let's try this again.
But I feel like a jerk face.
Why?
Or fundraising for a computer, so...
We're not fundraising for a computer. That's the thing, we're not.
People keep telling us to, but we're not.
Well, if they want to donate, they can, but it would not guarantee that it will go towards a computer.
Thank you, Diana.
All right, so, where was I?
Trudeau and the app that is going to use Bluetooth.
How far did you get into the video?
That it was going to use Bluetooth and share randomly generated codes with nearby phones.
All right.
Because that's not a security. Yeah, that's not a security. It's the same app, yes, Cynic. I think it's in the health app of Apple, I'm pretty sure. Unless it's a separate app now.
What?
The COVID app. Oh, it's not sharing the audio.
I know it's not. I just noticed that.
What? The COVID app. Oh, it's not sharing the audio.
What?
Turn that down.
I know. I'm trying to get it to work.
Okay.
That barely did anything. This is correct. Okay, I screwed up on the sharing because I'm dumb. Share. Chrome tab. That tab. That tab.
I will not
That
download that app, says Costin. Neither will
No,
I.
we are not either because they already downloaded the ones to our phones.
I made sure it was off.
Okay, so here.
Across the country, we're starting to reopen the economy.
Here you go.
But as we start loosening
Where are
some
you going?
restrictions, we also
to
have
go
to
get my
strengthen
water.
other
Oh.
measures
Oh,
so
yep,
we
there
don't
it
lose
goes.
the progress
Okay.
we've made. And as
Hopefully,
people head
it
back to
doesn't
work,
repeat itself.
testing and exposure notification will be crucial.
Testing
That's
and
where the
exposure
COVID Alert app
notifications,
can
huh?
help. Having the COVID Alert app on your phone can help you protect yourself, your family, your community, and your country. Here's how it's going to work. Using Bluetooth, the app exchanges randomly generated codes with nearby
That
phones.
just sounds really
If you test positive for COVID-19, you'll receive instructions on how to upload your status to a national network. Phones that have exchanged
Wait,
codes
you
with
have
your
to
phone
upload
will
your
get an alert.
testing
And
positive
if you've been in
stats?
proximity to
That's
someone
not
who's
entered
tested
in
positive
your
and
health
uses
records?
the app, you'll be alerted.
Yeah,
Codes are
'cause
deleted
no one's
after
gonna just
14
not
days, and
upload
the app
that.
doesn't know your name, address, location, or when your phone was close to others. Your privacy will be fully respected, even if you test positive.
I'm sure.
It'll be up to you whether to download the app or not, and you can turn it off at any time. But the more people use the app, the better we can contain COVID-19. So protect yourself, protect others, download the app today.
Oh my god. That's just silly. Wow.
Yeah, that's an irritating.
Waste of battery, says Cynic. Yep.
Extremely. Waste of battery, waste of resources when they have the, they just put that in with our system. So, hop up real quick there. Or wait, let me get my chair.
No, I was gonna say now I can have some to smoke, but
Well, if you want to, but we can wait. Move over because
well,
we
my
need
back hurts. That's
to.
all.
Okay, well, here. Give me this. I will talk to the people because I have a video.
Yes. Okay. And you also have a rant about landlords.
Yes, we're going to talk about landlords and how important they are.
That's the title of the stream. It says, "Down with landlords, ... I guess.
Well, let's see. Do I have you just off screen? I might. Okay, hi.
Is it maybe legal in Canada, but it's not legal everywhere.
No, that's fine. You're not on screen. You're fine. Actually, just jump. That would be off screen. Now I'm off screen. Now I'm on screen. Hello. Okay, on with the game. Stop sharing that screen, and next to the new screen, and we go, and we go, and we go. First, anybody catch this? Anybody catch this shit? So, I'm gonna start by bitching about tech for a minute. So, BitChute. So, Twitter has apparently been, knocking BitChute off. Anybody that links a BitChute gets a warning. And it's been seen. I checked with Ralph's as well, right? Like, so here's Jack even saying, can't find the BitChute because you get a warning for a link that's unsafe. So here's the thing from Jack's. All right, so he's just trying to get to his BitChute, which we all know is not malicious in any way, and you get this. This is bad. Now,
So what does it say?
it basically is a warning saying this may be a malicious or harmful website. Are you sure you want to
Really?
continue? And it puts a little link, and the continue link is all the way at the bottom where I don't even think you can get to it.
Interesting.
Oh, yeah. Now, this all leads into the last couple of weeks of weirdness, which was the strangest thing that happened over the last couple of weeks was on Thursday, Zuckerberg had his council, had his congressional thing, whatever, right? That weekend, Trump decides he's going to give TikTok 45 days to be sold to Microsoft for the deal to go through. At the same time, Instagram has been releasing their knockoff of TikTok, which is Reels. Like this is hear me out for a second, okay, everyone? You're like, oh, it's Chinese spyware. Hear me out before you start judging. When TikTok became showed as being number one, all the articles on Facebook started popping up. And people started listening to those articles and spreading, as it always does. Now we've got Instagram releasing Reels, which is, we all know Instagram and Facebook. And it's not that good.
Hi, guys.
But here's the funny part about it. Okay, now Trump did you have 45 days to sell. He did that this week, apparently with the executive order. Fine. But what wasn't told to everybody was all of the little things that are going on, like Google Cloud being offered for $800 million. And then on top of that, we have the tariffs now going into place. WhatsApp was included in the ban.
Yep.
WeChat is included in the ban. But everybody is now... But Facebook has been releasing all these little tiny upgrades. YouTube just did it. If you pay attention to the YouTube stories, you'll see that. Instagram released their new version of stories. And those are the ones that are sticking around. But nobody wants to look at this fact. Now, what's the new one now with BitChute being knocked out? That's another video sharing platform. Gone. We had one before. What was the one right before BitChute that we had? Does anybody remember what the one right before BitChute was that we all were... VidMe. Remember, we were all supposed to be jumping onto the VidMe ship. And same problem. Why is it that suddenly, just because, see, I think they found the way to jab that knife in to help the guys at big tech that we're trying to get to settle down. But
Stream.me too.
Stream.me, all of these services. But everyone, just because they hear Chinese spyware, now it's, oh my God, it's evil. When did we start believing these big tech companies shitting on all the little guys suddenly? This is the thing that's been bothering me the most. Personally, I don't care if it goes away. I have 1,000 followers. If it goes away, it goes away. They can find me on other places. But I only use it only for COD clips. But the whole point is, everything that we do, plus don't forget, all the security breaches over the last 10 years from all of these tech companies. which was our data disappearing and going somewhere. Was it disappeared, or was it a fire sale underneath the guise of data breaches? Because every one of these companies has already admitted to selling and losing our data. What's new about this stuff? And there's another question. Who the fuck cares? What are they going to do with this mysterious, elusive data?
Yeah.
That's the other thing, is everyone's all afraid of all of this. Well, what are they going to do? What is it? It's used for, like, the number one argument. So they're going to use it to track you, okay? That's all this shit does. Turn it off. It doesn't work. You can't turn the shit off. Can't turn the Facebook stuff off. I can't uninstall fucking Facebook off of this thing. But I can uninstall TikTok. I think there are shit that, like, nobody talks about the fucking wired-in apps.
Yeah.
That were put onto this fucking thing before any of these other apps were. You got hardlined in stuff.
The facial recognition shit in Facebook.
The Snapchat stuff.
Snapchat. Yep.
All of that is linked together.
Yeah, yeah.
The amount of... The crazy thing is the amount of military posts and bases that allow it on there still.
Yeah.
Like, why aren't they afraid of it? Because it doesn't matter. Everything else tracks you, sells your shit to China, gives your data to everybody. It's all part of the marketing. That's my rant for big tech today. Thank you for my tech talk.
Your tech talk?
I got nothing else to say. Like, I mean, people are going to call me a shill or whatever, and I don't care anymore. I don't really talk about this stuff. It's just like I don't talk about politics half the time because it's fucking dumb. The problem with this whole battle is we keep wanting a new platform for us because YouTube is dropping the fucking ball. They've been dropping the ball for 5 years. We all know this.
U.S. military banned TikTok, says Gunfox.
I can open up right now and pull up 20 accounts. So, police have it. Everybody has it. And again, it all comes down to the fear-mongering. The funniest part about it is everyone cries out and talks about fear-mongering from MSM when the MSM's the one giving you this information.
Yeah.
And this is the funnier part. The terms of use tell you this. When you sign on, just like you sign on for Twitter and everyone else, the TOS tells you all this shit.
Yeah.
There's no... Can you stop that?
What? Well, you're not wrong.
No, I get that, but when I'm talking and you suddenly go, yeah... Yeah,
it's a conversation, dude.
It just looks weird. It sounds weird. That's just how it sounds. It's like, oh my god. I'm just saying. But
it's a... Do you know how conversations work?
No.
Then shut up about how to tell me how to have a conversation.
No.
Flick.
Did somebody pay you for that?
No.
Do I get a free one now?
You're convincing me that I ought to get off the internet, says Costin.
I'm convincing everybody that our data has been sold to everybody in whatever form since the 70s. Shit, before that, if your name was anywhere on a list, someone else had it for some sort of marketing. Look at how many blank calls we used to get. Telemarketers started in the 80s. Shit, they actually started before that. Cold calling's been a thing forever. It's been a main form of sales. And cold calling literally is, you grab a phone book, you put the phone book in front of you, and you start going through the white pages. You start with Applebee and you end at Zuma. And you call through the whole fucking day, and you were literally telling the same script. I did it in 2000.
Well, hell, they would...
Fuck, I did it. It was one of my first jobs.
I would say that it's been since before phones with the traveling salesman.
Kind of, but that's a whole different kind of thing. What I'm saying is the fact that your data ends up getting sold off to everybody. Regardless, it's always been that way. Mm-hmm. And the fear-mongering that's around this, that's the problem I have. It's... What is the biggest problem of being sold? What is it? Everyone talks about the elusive data that's being sold. What of mine, specifically on here, are they taking? That Google, what is it? Let's see, who do I have on here? Apparently I have 400 and some odd apps on my phone. Okay, so out of all of those tech companies that are in my phone, how many of them have already taken my data and given it to someone else? So I look at it. And that's why I don't care. Next story.
I got a letter for vote by mail with all my info filled out and my signature, says Gun Fox.
Yeah.
I'm going to raise hell tomorrow about it.
See? So, it's some of the most interesting stuff out there. Like, even you guys are dealing with that. The mail-in thing is interesting because, they just had this situation with the mail-in ballots that all turned up to be invalid for one of your municipal votes. Well, okay, so mail-in fraud is a thing, and the deadline happens. The deadline for mail-in voting happens. Suddenly there's a delay in all of this.
400 what?
400 what? 400.
Gun Fox said, holy shit, 400. Damn. Did you just switch the story to something else?
I don't know. I switched over to 570 News for this new guidelines that they're putting in for Ontario. Are we ready to start this now?
Yeah.
All right. New guidelines aim to reduce obesity stigma in healthcare. Yeah.
Oh, 400 apps.
444 apps according to the update that just happened. So, yeah. Not all downloadable. Apparently everything is considered to be an application now. Not just executable. But yeah.
So, to destigmatize obesity. Huh?
Yes. New guidelines for healthcare providers advise supporting every individual.
Okay, but if...
Phrasing. To support every individual to achieve their best health, rather than focusing on weight status.
Okay, but if you're overweight, then you're not your best health.
This article was written by Sarah Flukirk, Dalhousie University, of Concordia University, and University of Calgary. Originally appeared on The Conversation and has been republished here with permission. The 2019 report from Canada's Chief Public Health Officer, Dr. Teresa Tam, focused on addressing different forms of stigma. Included in the report was one form of stigma, obesity, or weight stigma. You're fat, Bobby. That has proven remarkably difficult to overcome. We are hoping to change that. As a team of researchers from across Canada, we have previously written to the harm that weight bias causes now and for the first time. We are ensuring that the newly updated Canadian Clinical Practice Guidelines for Obesity Management include explicit guidance to reduce weight bias and obesity stigma among health professionals and policymakers. So in other words, your doctor's got to not tell you that you're fat.
So just let them have the heart attack and die?
New guidelines reframe the weight debate. Pretty much.
Gun Fox, yes. The LA mayor wants to cut off utilities to the houses that are having...
Let's find that article real quick.
And I mean, like, I think if you're in a state where cases are stupidly rampant, then you shouldn't be having parties, but you can't cut utilities off to people, especially if they're paid up for having...
Oh, wow, the LAPD has pushed back against it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, okay, so from TMZ.
It's in the Discord, apparently.
I'm not opening Discord, goddammit. That button, that button, that button. Hi. This one. So, from the TMZ. Scroll. From the 9th. What's the 9th? Today?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, today.
Okay, so this is from today. LAPD not down with mayor's plan to cut utilities at house parties. Because you can't do it.
No.
The LAPD is pushing back against Mayor Eric Garcetti's threat to kill power at homes defying COVID-19 orders because cops don't want any more beef with citizens. No shit.
I bet not.
Here's the deal. Garcetti authorized the city to turn off water and electricity to residents who have big parties in violation of health orders. And he put LAPD in charge of making those requests with the mayor and other city officials. So, if cops respond to a home and find a large party going down, like the one last week in Los Angeles that ended in a fatal shooting. You know, I'm really wondering if this was, like, this is apparently a party in the ghetto, but I thought it was the Paul's place because they had a giant party with Nikki Dragoon. Nikita Dragon or whatever her name is. Stupid
Gun Fox
influencers.
says, well, fuck, I dropped like 9,000 stories in there.
I know you do. No officer wants to shut the power off at a residence, in part because many folks are already pissed at cops. Yeah, no shit. We're told they'd rather focus on reducing real crime and not turning off home necessities.
Yeah.
Why are you not wearing any clothes?
Well, especially, like, you can't, like I said, especially if they're paid up, right? Like, you can't do that. And it's not even the police's job to shut off your utilities when you're not paid up.
I just want to know how
the fucking power company's job or the water company's job.
Turning it back on.
Turning what back?
Turning the power back on. Imagine that nightmare.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But it's not that, like...
Here, talk to the people. Oh, no, Discord will just break your computer right now.
No, it should be okay, but...
But yeah, so, yeah.
But no, even if you're not paid up for your utilities, the police don't come and shut that off. I don't understand why people would expect the police to enforce that. For like you said, it's illegal, first of all, and second of all, it's not their job to do that.
No.
They're not trained to do that.
No, the Toronto Sun is pulling paywall bullshit. Oh, why?
Because they suck?
No, the Sun didn't do this until recently.
Yes.
I wonder if they got bought by the Star.
Eh.
All right. I was scared. We're going to talk about Mike Tyson.
Oh, boy.
Doo-doo-doo.
Drop a fag in the power... Wait. Drop... Hold on.
A flag.
A flag in the power box. No power for them.
I was scared. Mike Tyson fighting a shark tops this week's TV must-sees. Look at that face. That's the face of a god. Yes, that's the face of a man who knows he's not going to be fucked with as he's faced with a shark.
When did I get a bear?
A bear?
I don't have a bear. I have a wolf head blanket. And I have an ape. Please stop that.
Why? Tyson versus Jaws. Rumble on the Reef. Special. Former world heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson gets ready to rumble with one of the ocean's top apex predators, a great white shark. I was scared the whole way through and was just trying to get through it alive. I'm a scary guy, but not when it comes to adventurous stuff. When? Sunday on Discovery. Sunday!
There's a big bear next to me. There's a...
Ball of fuzz.
Whoa! Sorry, ninja.
Did you just drop him?
No. There's a ninja.
Dropped him.
He's
like, lady.
This is a cat, not a bear.
He's like, lady, what the hell are you doing? Come here, give me him. Oh, pain in my ass. All right, come here, you. Ah, what the hell is that thing? Lady Gaga. What the hell happened to her? She looks like she got hit in the face with a frying pan shovel. After it was in the oven.
A frying pan shovel?
A frying pan shovel.
I did not drop him. I caught him.
Cancelled. Cancelled for animal abuse. Isn't that right? Isn't that right?
I was referring to Piccolo's glorious beard. Piccolo does have a pretty glorious beard.
And you tried to get me to shave it.
I tried to get you to trim it.
Never. All it needed was a brushing. And a comb. Over. In the new... Wait, okay, so yeah, I don't know what the hell this shit is.
I did not drop him, you liar.
You yeeted my cat. China sentences 4th Canadian to death on drug charges in 2 years. Yeah, here's the funny thing. This is a funky Canadian name. Yi Zhengwai was sentenced Friday on charges manufacturing and transporting drugs. That's a very Canadian name, you know. Mm-hmm. Yi Zhengwai. Yi Zhengwai was sentenced Friday by the Foshan Municipal Intermediate Court in the southern province of Guangdong. Ye was found guilty of manufacturing and transporting drugs, the court said in a brief statement. China has sentenced a 4th Canadian citizen to death on drug charges in less than 2 years. Yeah, but he was a Chinese national, so
yeah,
kind of like killing your own. Following a sharp downturn in relations over the arrest of an executive of Chinese tech giant Huawei. See, again, the Huawei situation is kind of what led to all this. Yi Zhenhua was sentenced Friday by Foshan. I already read that part. Why would you do that?
Because they are paid by the word.
Good God. Another suspect in the case was also given the death penalty, and 4 others sentenced to between 7 years and life in prison. Death sentences are automatically referred to China's highest courts for review. Ties between Canada and China have soured over Canada's latest 2018 arrest of Meng Wanzhou, a company executive and the daughter of Huawei's founder, at Vancouver's airport
Wow. Okay.
You think Scribe gets mad? I'm not even a person of education. I just hate dumb grammar. I know I speak it well, but still. Which wants her extradited to face fraud charges over the company's dealings with Iran. See? It's not even about... All this shit is fucking weird. Her arrest angered Beijing. Like, that's a very angry city. You don't want to make a city mad. Why would you make an entire city mad? How do you get a city mad at you?
I don't know.
Did it come out of the ground and go, oh, we mad at you, Canada?
The whole city just separated itself from the country.
Which calls it a political move aimed at constraining China's rise as a global tech power. No. Yi's sentencing comes a day after fellow Canadian Zhao Wenhong was given the death penalty by the Guangdong Municipal Intermediate Court, also in Guangdong. Convicted Canadian drug smuggler Robert Schellenberg was sentenced to death in a sudden retrial shortly after Meng's arrest, and a Canadian citizen identified as Fan Wei.
These are awfully Canadian.
These are real Canadian names. Was given the death penalty in April.
These are super Canadian, y'all.
In apparent retaliation, China also detained former Canadian diplomat Michael Kovrig and Canadian entrepreneur Michael Spavor, weeks after Meng's arrest, accusing them of vague national security crimes. Foreign Affairs Minister Francois Philippe. Let me try this again because it's French. I can say Chinese names easier than I can say fucking French names. Foreign Affairs Minister Francois Philippe Champagne. Mushrooms. The word for mushrooms, how do you say it?
Champagne.
Okay.
Champagne, y'all.
Yeah, okay. Reacting Thursdays to news of Zhu's sentence, said Ottawa was profoundly concerned. Yet not concerned enough to do anything. We oppose the death penalty at every step of the way. We shouldn't. We have said it time and time and time again to the Chinese government and will continue to do that. Do you think they care? Canada, you tell us not to kill people. You're funny white guy.
Oh, what?
Champagne said Canada is trying to build an international coalition of nations to advocate against the arbitrary detention of foreign nationals and for consular access when they are detained. We have that. Like, isn't there an...
Holy shit, Gunfox, he says, Blind, did you hear about the 62-year-old lady tried to close the window and the whole fucking wall fell out and she fell like 11 stories?
There's gotta be a video.
Didn't hear that.
Ow!
I think Ninja's done.
There's a cruise ship. Is it the cruise ship one? That can't be it.
Your weight is 11 pounds.
That's just your front paws. That's 3. Would you? If you step on it, we'll find out how fat you really are. That's just your front paws. Put all your weight on it. Don't look at me like that, asshole. But yeah, I don't see it.
Also, 15 people killed when the building, or when...
Oh, typhoon exposes tofu dreg project in East China. When a 60-year-old woman on the 11th floor tried to close one of her windows. Oh, this is Taiwan. That's why we never heard about it. Oh, that's fucking communist apartments. What do you expect? Like, seriously, those things are like modeled after the Russians. Here, I'll show you.
So she tried to close her window and the wall basically fell out of her apartment?
Stand by and we'll read it. Taipei, Taiwan. After Typhoon Hukapit hammered eastern China on Tuesday, photos have surfaced showing an apartment building with parts of its exterior ripped clean off.
Taiwan is not China. No, it's not.
No, it's not, but they think it is. The cyclone gained strength and became a full-fledged typhoon bearing straight for eastern China. It made landfall on the coast of the Zhejiang province and headed for the city of Wenzhou, known for its tuha.
It's what?
Crash rich. Asshole rich people.
Oh, okay.
The torrential rain brought by the typhoon has caused serious flooding in many areas. Over 830,000 households in Wenzhou suffered power outages and serious damage. That's like a lot of people. Powerful winds reaching 12 on the Beaufort scale unexpectedly exposed the tofu dreg project.
What's that?
I think it's just a project apartments.
Okay.
Tofu Dreg's probably the project owner. And the projects.
Ghetto, yeah.
Which refers to the shoddy construction with substandard materials seen across the communist country. Communist apartment buildings. Photos on Weibo, that wasn't on the list, show many exterior walls and windows on an 18-story apartment in Yuhan City. Taoze stripped bare by Hugabit, as if they had been cut off with a knife. I don't see anything here.
Tofu sucks, the zombie Teddy. Yeah, it does. It's very gross.
Not only were many windows blown out, balcony railings stripped.
Hey, functional.
Ugh. Who counted 5? Where am I? But in one case, a washing machine was blown away by hurricane-force winds. In some instances, living rooms were now completely exposed to the elements. Oh, there's one.
The concrete breaks apart by hand, says kind of fun.
Yeah, it's like terracotta houses.
All the windows are gone, so that's all you need.
Oh, look at this. Look at this photo right here, okay? Like, you see somebody's living room with no windows in front of their house. Like, at all. Like, there's not even the framework for the windows.
Oh, wow.
When a 60-year-old woman on the 11th floor tried to close one of her windows at around 3 a.m., the powerful winds blew it away. Literally.
No, the man's wife didn't blow away. The apartment blew away.
But wait! She was then dragged with the window and was sent hurtling 11 stories below to her death. Well, at least it wasn't COVID. When photos of the damaged building surfaced on Weibo, Chinese netizens mocked the poor construction as it was originally built a high-end residential complex in early 2011. When some residents started moving in, they reportedly found that the building was leaning to one side and had to evacuate until structural repairs could be made. In response to the window incident, Wuhan City's public... God damn it.
The building should have been able to withstand a storm. It's not that old.
No, it's only 18 stories, so it's not even that tall. In response to the window incident, blah, 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 the wind is really strong than in previous years, which may have inflicted damage to the homes. The fatal fall was the result of the resident not being careful closing a window.
Not being careful. What is she, the Hulk? She needs to be more careful in closing windows because she's She-Hulk and she routinely blows walls out of fucking apartment buildings just by closing windows.
Hey, old lady!
What the fuck?
Hey, old lady, don't slam window, you fall down!
What the fuck, China?
Oh, I'm fucking dead.
Tofu construction is a huge issue all over Asia.
You walk through traffic, you get hit by a car, ain't your fault.
You should not have used bare hands.
You cross a crosswalk.
Victim blaming. Yep. Yep. Victim blaming. Oh my god.
What would have happened if the building would have collapsed and she slammed a door?
Could you imagine a pissed off teenager? Oh, I hate you, Mom! I hate you, Dad! Whack!
That line just fucking killed me. I can't get over that line. This has to be fucking fake. I can't get past that shit. Let's try this again. The wind is really stronger than previous years, which may have inflicted damage to the homes. The fatal fall was the result of the resident not being careful when closing a window. I don't know why this is so funny. Why is this so funny to me? As the weather there were problems with the quality of the apartments, the government agency stated that it is advisable to consult with the relevant departments. And you lefties want to fucking live in this shit. Well, at least you don't have the obstruction of the window frame anymore. And a nice breeze coming through. You out apartment and watch my floor. Fuck. Oh, the article needs to be bookmarked. Oh, that's too fucking funny. Oh. Alright, time for the titular article.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna go grab my earbud case, because
5 minutes left. You might as well just wait.
Okay.
What? You want what?
I was gonna do the review live because I wanted to add some more stuff than I had before, and since you had to fix the camera, I think I was out of frame.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay, fine.
Good. An eviction crisis is coming. Dun, 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 dun. We need to treat housing as a right. Black Canary is an op-ed column sounding the alarm against enduring injustice in America. And you got some dumb bitch holding a sign that says, "Housing is a human right. Cancel rent. Buy a tent."
Yep.
It's been 4 months since the onslaught of the of the coronavirus pandemic first highlighted the failures of capitalism and the incompetence of the United States government.
Oh, God.
And the economies and governments of all the other governments around the world.
Right back.
Jeebus. There was an opportunity from other country to become less horrible, to finally deal with some of our institutional failings. This, of course, did not happen. Congress did not rise to the occasion, providing or even seriously considering necessary transformational policies like universal basic income, universal health care, rent suspension, or debt forgiveness. Instead, they gave us crumbs through a one-time payment of $1,200 and $600 extra in unemployment for those who qualify. Bitch, it's free money, shut up. While many of the well-connected, including several lawmakers themselves, cashed in via the PPP. Loans program intended for small businesses, including FaZe Clan, who got $2 million. The response to this crisis has made it even more clear that party politics are a sham. The real political affinity lies within class and race. Oh, it doesn't. While we are working to abolish the police, we must also work to dismantle what the police were put there to protect. Property. What is more evident of the legacy of settler colonialism and its violence than the idea of the ownership of land? What helped shape the unequal distribution of wealth and enduring segregation of our cities quite like centuries of racist property laws? As millions of people, particularly black and Latin Americans, are on the verge of eviction, it is time that we look the idea of private housing and the role it plays in maintaining economic violence in those communities. The pandemic didn't create the housing crisis, but it did further expose the cruelty of payment-based housing. Wages that have remained stagnant while rent prices ballooned, especially over the last 2 decades, have meant millions of Americans have been living one disaster away from being unable to afford their rent. According to Apartment List, 36% of American renters did not make full on-time rent payments for July. And in places like Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where moratorium on evictions have been already ended, roughly 1,200 Black and Latinx households have seen eviction filings. In sections of Brooklyn, where Black and Latinx communities have been battling against gentrification for years, community members are taking matters into their own hands. Crown Heights residents have conducted anti-eviction protests led by the group Equality for Flatbush. Too easy. At a recent anti-eviction protest outside at Richmond Courthouse, protesters were pepper sprayed by sheriff's deputies, according to the local NBC affiliate.
Oh, Streamlabs.
Depending on where you live, sheriffs, who would wield great power, but are subject to little oversight as the enforcers of evictions. That's the case in Los Angeles, where I live. Cases of COVID-19 are currently skyrocketing in my city, prompting a rollback of the reopening process and a renewed shutdown of key sectors to the economy. A temporary moratorium on evictions, which Governor Gavin Newsom recently allowed localities to extend through September, is just a temporary band-aid.
as is a $100 million rent assistance program introduced by the city that has 5-day application window. While this might appear to be a progressive step, not everyone who needs help will qualify. Your household income would have to be at or less than 80% of the median income for your area. And the $100 million will not be enough to cover the number of applicants. Los Angeles already faced a housing crisis prior to the pandemic. And during a pandemic, with the local unemployment rate hovering at 20%. And no clear end in sight. These steps are clearly not enough. Anyway, continue. What does your StreamYard say?
I'm trying to...
Still access it? Okay. Let me know when you get it. The disconnect between those in political office and the general public. That disconnect is wealth and class. The Constitution was created by land-owning white men, who were the only people who could vote for decades after the country's founding. This legacy still guides the government's funding priorities.
Why is it not showing up?
I don't know. Instead of seeing housing as a right and something that should not be commodified, the state enlists its own armed forces, sheriffs and police, to remove occupants from residences if they cannot pay rent. The lack of protections for non-landowners should be to no surprise from a country founded on the genocide and colonization of indigenous people. God, this hurts my head to read.
Well, thank you for the donation, Gun Fox. I can't find the stupid message on my phone.
It is significant that Lakota people choose to make a stand against President Trump's rally on July 3rd at Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore?
Shush. Tribal members worried that the event would spread the novel coronavirus to their people, just as the smallpox brought to the U.S. by white colonizers designed by someone who had ties to the Ku Klux Klan. Oops, I skipped a line. Smallpox brought to the U.S. by white colonizers sickened indigenous people centuries ago. The monument itself was designed by someone who had ties to the Ku Klux Klan. I'm gonna put a pin in that one. Treaty defenders attempted to That line pisses me off, actually.
What do you mean?
That line is actually making me mad. The monument itself was designed by someone who had ties to the KKK. Something about that don't smell right. Treaty defenders attempted to prevent Trump supporters from reaching the rally, and many were arrested in the process. Yes, because you can't block a road. In a public statement, Cheyenne River Sioux Tribe Chairman Harold Frazier voiced support for the destruction of the monument, describing it as a depiction of man who lied, cheated, and murdered innocent people, whose crime was living on the land they wanted to steal. I don't care if that sounds racist, kiss my ass. It is important that the anti-eviction movement be linked to the larger land struggles in this country. For years, this country has denied indigenous people their inherent land rights. So, bitch, give up your house to these people. Go ahead. Go, here's my keys. And systematically prevented black people from obtaining housing in certain neighborhoods through laws and racist economic practices. Yeah, and those are against the law now. The answer to the housing crisis isn't a moratorium on evictions that only delays these violent events, while further indebting renters in the interim. So what about homeowners? We should cancel rent outright as this pandemic rages, and we should work toward a world where landlords no longer hold this sort of power over people's lives. How do you regulate something like that?
I don't know.
We need a housing movement based on the rejection of the construct that any one person should own this earth's land. Oh, fuck off! That's the final line.
That's insane.
Okay. That hurt my brain. Do you like? I hope you all like.
I would also like to apologize to Fury Kitten if they are watching later. My phone was on Do Not Disturb on Friday night, and I didn't get the Streamlabs or the PayPal notification when I was on Minions. Thank you for the donation for not seeing that.
At least you acknowledge it, unlike some people.
And also, just now, thank you for the Streamlabs donation from somebody else.
Do I have to open Streamlabs
Yes,
and
please.
find out what this stuff says? Okay. Let's look up what Streamlabs has to say before we end the show and go watch Trippy. Okay. This is not what I wanted. Do I have to? It won't let me.
What do you mean it won't let you?
It's gonna make me log in.
So log in!
Alright, fine.
You don't have to put any passwords.
Alright, fine.
You are being lazy.
No, I am not. Cock, we have dead air. Speak, woman!
Woof.
I didn't say speak, bitch. I said speak, woman.
So, yeah, what the hell was I gonna say? I can't remember what I was gonna say.
Well, that's not right.
Should I go? I'm thinking of doing a Twitch stream later. Should I do a Twitch stream?
It's up to you. Aha!
I should do a Twitch stream.
I have located it. And we will start. Did you get Gunfox's donation last week?
I told him the $2 one. I couldn't read the thing. I said thank you for the donation.
Oh, Fury Kitten. Hey, hun, haven't seen you in a while. No pun intended. Just work, life, and time zones mean I miss you. Hope you and Pink and the Sprogs are doing okay. That was from Fury Kitten.
Aww.
From Gunfox, the old lady Kung Fu was not good enough to live. I wonder how high she bounced. Possibly. Her wushu was not good. She was not able to fly like Tiger. Because I love you guys, and hey, who really needs to feed themselves anyways? Functional, you don't need it. It's only $5 a month.
$5!
The funnier part is, he sent us $5 Canadian in PayPal, he sends us Canadian, and it shows us the amount in American.
Yeah.
And it's really funny, because he sent us Canadian, which means we should actually have that in Canadian.
Yeah, we should.
That's funny.
$5.
But thank you, you guys. You guys are great.
Twitch.
Oh, I remember what we were going to open. I was thinking I was going to open the Kinteson pack. That's right.
Yeah.
Let's open up the package we received from China. Hopefully we don't die.
So,
Jump into your seat. Tell the saga of this.
So I decided to try and do an ambassador program with a company called Kinteson.
Sweden.
Out of Austria.
Austria, okay.
And because I wanted also some help getting, more followers, more traction on Instagram. And so this was supposed to be I get a discount from what I order. And there's also, my followers get discounts, blah, blah, blah. They not only were very pushy about me becoming an ambassador, they didn't
To the
keep
point where
records.
they're still sending you
Yeah,
messages.
they didn't keep records of the fact that I placed an order and had their bot accounts continue to comment on my profile, telling me to DM them for collaborations. And they sent me after I placed my order, they sent me a, just to make sure that you place your first ambassador order, here's an extra 35% off. And I'm like, I did place an order. Why are you trying to get more money out of me?
And then we tried to cancel.
And then I tried to cancel. I told them cancel my order because the PayPal hadn't cleared yet. The payment hadn't cleared my account yet. And it hadn't hit their account. And then I get a thing saying, I get an email saying the order's been shipped, and then I get a notification saying that the PayPal cleared.
And how much did this cost?
And this cost $61 US and 50 cents.
Which comes out to
so
how
it
much?
comes out up to $86 in Canadian money.
Okay. Now the declared value on the package is $22.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. That's just normal.
Okay.
So it came in a plastic bag, and it came in a bag that says Kinticin on it. So this is your laundry bag for it.
Okay.
And that's also normal if people put less declared value, because then they don't have to pay so much for insurance.
So let's slide this out.
Okay, so now they're in Ziploc bags. So let's see here. That is a shit design. Like, seriously. Let's take a look. So this is the top. So we'll pull that out. And
So that's a bra.
yeah, what is this? What was the design supposed to be?
It just said Amy said. So the description was very.
This is like some shit half-assed, like the color scheme on this. Look at this. Okay. It's just literally, it's black camo, but it's shit black camo.
And this is the pants.
These look like terrible Christmas pants. So let's see. Wow, that's nice. Look at the little crease right there already. So you got a crease in the seam. So they already stitched, you can tell they stitched that kind of shittily. Look.
They fucked you. Yep.
Oh yeah. Look at this. These are brutally bad. Like, wow, they are heavy. Look at this. Feel this.
Oh my god. So.
That's not even...
And now I have the opportunity to take advantage of another company that actually looks legitimate. Because the other thing about this
These are
company...
fucking leg warmers. These aren't even leggings.
The other thing about this company is that when they post their pictures, they don't... they claim to be a fitness company, but all they do is, look at this woman in our clothes. But the other company, hi, Mr. Goatman. It's like sweatpants is functional, yeah.
Yeah, and this is supposed to be... These are supposed to be workout, like...
But, so, there's a company out of the UK that actually ships out of the UK, not out of China.
And did you order a large?
Yeah.
90% nylon, 10% spandex. This feels more like rayon.
So I have an opportunity to try out a UK company, but because of this company, I'm scared as fuck to do that.
This is shit single stitching.
Well, and get this, gunfucks, they claim that they were out of Austria.
No, they came... Yeah, meanwhile, this whole thing came out of eastern China, where we were just talking about.
They claimed to be an
Wow,
Austrian
that
company.
quality is shit. Look at this. Any of you seaming people out there. Look at the side seam. It's got an entire ridge right here that's popped up to the point where the threads are loosed out. Like, wow.
Those will be hell to sweat in. Oh, I'm not wearing them.
Nope, this is fucking garbage.
This is disgusting.
This is nylon and spandex. So yeah, so put that PayPal fucking dispute in. This is not what you ordered. This is not even the color scheme we ordered.
Is it not gray?
It's gray. It's gray shit camo color. But if you look at the way they did the stitching, like look at this, okay? There's like a weave. Look at this. So I'm holding them loose, okay? Right here, there's like this star spiral weave pattern because the stitching was too fucking tight when they ran the machine through. And then if you look at the fold on the front, she's got a cod piece pretty much. Like the seams are crooked. That fucking thing is cockeyed. It goes on a slant. And it's not even. Fuck that. Nope, fuck that.
Where is it here?
I will do the photo shoot on them and send them the fuck back. Because that's garbage.
There it is.
That is some garbage fucking quality. Like, there's a popped thread. There's a loose thread. What did this come out to? Over 100 and fucking some odd dollars?
This came out to 86 Canadian dollars.
No, fuck this. This is some low quality fucking... This is like Walmart level of shit. Not even. Like, fuck. Right there. Popped loop. Right off the hop. Right fucking there. And I haven't even stretched this out. I haven't pulled anything, nothing. And the stitches are already popped on it. Right there. Another one. Yeah, no. That's fucking garbage. And that took 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks to get here.
So yeah. And we will be doing, I will be doing a photo review on these things this week before we send them back. But yeah, that's fucking garbage. These things, like, you can tell, like, fucking, they're heavy as hell. Nylon. Alright.
So yeah, I think...
Oh, look! You got a Kinteson fucking Skaws. Look. No, I'm not kidding.
A scoss. Oh god, an armband.
Yeah. But you can have your faggoty little shit back. Stitches are popped. No. No. No, no. Where's that bag from China at?
Yeah, I'm not happy.
So, these came from Neongyangsheng, Zhenghua Shi Yushuishu, Zongtang 2 area, building 46.
I think I am gonna put in an order for me and my sister from Just Strong, though.
Fucking Western China. Jesus. Oh, we go to India.
Yeah. I'm gonna...
So yeah, make sure you do that tonight or tomorrow. Yeah, that's gotta go back. Fuck that. That's some garbage shit right there. Told you.
Yeah.
I warned you. Alright, so put that right here. But yeah, so that's the show. And I'm angry.
Yeah.
But I also knew when we started getting bombarded by this company for information, for more DMs, more collabs from them, I started responding to them, and they haven't responded to any of my messages, nothing. So yeah, fuck them. So put the dispute in with PayPal, get the shit done, because they're obviously not. It's gonna take 6 months to get the fucking money back, but oh well, that's some bullshit.
Yeah.
So be aware in the fitness world, Kinteson is a fucking scam.
Yeah.
But yeah, so.
But I think I will put in an order for Just Strong for me and my sister.
But yeah, Patreon has new photos up. There's going to be another setup for her. We're working on a secret project. We'll see how that goes. Yeah.
I think
This was supposed to be in the Patreon shoot, but obviously this just fucked us on a whole shoot.
we're going to also be adding more content with somebody else soon.
Well, maybe.
Maybe.
That's not going to be a regular thing.
No.
But it's going to be, but the burlesque, I got to do the, don't worry, the stuff's going to be up. The photos will be up. There's a couple photos up there that I took already. I've just figured out that I can post video clips on there, but they have to be 15 seconds.
Okay.
So I will put some of the old videos up and stuff from her, and we'll be good. So yeah, go hop on that. Give us the support that some people want to do. You're working 12 to 14 hours a week, Gunfox. Jesus fucking Christ. Keep that money coming. You like that overtime. Remember that? You had all that.
So yeah, I think...
He's delivering fuel to Nova Scotia Rail Yard at 4 Points.
Oh, nice. I think, so I think what I'll do is... How is the farming going, Driving Ape?
Aggravating. Very aggravating. This German land is just very hard to tell. I cannot do the work. That and I'm running out of money. Because for some reason, it doesn't like you to make money. It likes you to spend money. Like the current world.
If anyone's... I think I do want to test out how it is fighting on the Ethernet cable.
Yeah, I hardlined the PlayStation in because my laptop is shit. So yeah.
So I think if you guys are interested, hop over to Twitch. It's in the description.
Stop rubbing your eyeball on camera. Fix your posture. Sit
Hey.
up. Hey, there you go. Boobies. Boobs. Oh yeah. There. For anybody that wants to, in the special tier, there's a special photo. Very special photo. I like the photo actually. It's very, very modelly, and I'd like to get some feedback from you people. So yeah. Follow us on Instagram. Follow us on Patreon. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on the YouTube.
Don't worry.
I stream over on Twitch nightly, sometimes, mostly.
Don't worry, I won't make you pay to follow you on Twitter.
Also, catch the blind view every other week on.
We haven't figured out a day yet, but keep an eye on my Twitter for that.
And keep an eye out for my clipping of a round table that she did in relation to stuff.
It's called Blind Perception. The impact, Molly Burke's impact on the blind community, helpful or harmful.
There we go. And I'm yelling for the 100th time, which means that's the end of the show. We love you people. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, we know you're banned on Twitter, Gunfox. I will start posting things in the Discord too.
Yes, start doing that. Should we start putting photos in the Discord, or should we just make it so... Yeah, I guess we should. Yeah, because T doesn't have Twitter...
Huzzah, says Functional.
Yes, Functional. Yeah, I'll put a... You know what? Why don't you make a another tier in the Discord and just do your photo set promos, and we'll just put single shots up in there, I guess?
Okay.
How are you? Okay, tell you what, we still have 5 minutes until 11:30. So I want to ask you, how do you feel about all this stuff that we've been doing?
I feel really good, but it makes me, like, I feel kind of sad that I can't get it out more, like, to more people. And that's what I'm trying to do. That's why I do so many selfies on Instagram, because I'm trying to catch the hashtags. I'm trying to catch the algorithm.
So we'll put a section on the Discord so people can get some promo shots in there, and you have the Instagram and everything link and all that linked, right?
I don't know how to. I can put the Instagram link in my Discord, post your content thing, but you can't link them together.
Okay. Have you been linking Instagram on your YouTube and on all the other stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. So have fun, everybody. Thank you again for watching. So you feel good about what we're doing?
Yes.
Okay. So help her confidence get built. And you guys have a great night.
Good night, you guys.
Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum, bum, bum.